Championship silver last year. CONSESLUS KIPRUTO, the former Olympic champion, the reigning world champion. He outdipped Lamacher Germa by 100th of a second in Doha 3 years ago. So too is Genet Wali, just off the podium in Tokyo and Doha, and he's a fine 5,000 metre runner. He's got brilliant speed endurance. Arce of Spain pushed quite literally every step of the way. Don't take your eyes off this final for a second, the 3,000 steeplechase. I have never heard noise like it on the last 500 metres of the men's 10,000 final. This is a crowd that absolutely loves its distance running, and they will be enthralled here, not specifically about Hillary Moore, but because they know, Gail Devers, in this race, we are watching the best of the best of the best. The reigning Olympic champion, the former Olympic champion, the man who's finished second on both occasions. Cameraman stuck out on the track there, now just getting out the way. That's why the field split, but he now moves back on the inside, and he won't be making that mistake when they come round at the next time of asking.
No, Germa has the 2 silver, so I think that's his motivation to stay. I got to get up there because the last 500 meters I've got to be in contention. And then Wale has that flat speed, so we'll see what happens coming around.
It's
I like
very
to see Jaeger up there.
Yeah, that is really good to see him back from injury, and he said making the US team meant more to him than the Olympic silver, because he never thought he'd get back to that level. Martos is leading. It's very tactical in the early stages of this steeplechase. We will come back to this soon, but we've got to get back to the field temporarily. Martos leading, Jaeger second, Kipruto third. Barshim going for 2:35. Oh, so good. It is going to take something phenomenal to stop him securing a hat-trick of high jump titles. First time clearances at 24, 27, 30, 33 and 35. He's miles in front at the moment, the first man over. This is what I love about athletic scale. We have to keep dipping in and out here and there. Everywhere you look, we are watching the very best in the world at the peak of their powers. Now this race is beginning to play into the hands of Soufiane El Bakkali. The tall figure from Morocco is the Olympic champion, and he has run an eye-watering 3:31 for the 1,500 metres. You can pour it on from the start and he'll live with the pace. You can go slow and he will be the one to wind it up over the last 2 laps. Everyone who's anyone is right there tracking Martos as Wale just runs wide on the outside, not to take the lead, but just so that he got a clean look at the water jump.
You wonder if somebody's going to actually say, okay, I'm going to open it up, or are they going to wait to the finish? But like you said, no matter where they are in the race,
what an end to this race in prospect. Does it begin to play into the hands of Soufiane El Bakkali? I think it does, but who else could launch a mammoth sprint here? Is anyone going to go with half a mile remaining? I promise you we're in for an epic climax here. Nobody's been prepared to commit just yet. When will the big move come? And who will it be? Bakkali is almost running wide into lane 3. Now he needs to get slightly closer to the front because, oh, there's a faller there. That's always going to happen when it's so tight. El Bakkali needs to pay close attention here, because if somebody suddenly bursts, they get the edge. If you go first and get 5 metres and then you both run at exactly the same speed to the end, that early acceleration can make the difference. And it was Beck, the world junior silver medalist, who fell. Such a shame for him. Wale has a little look across, and Haile Selassie is there.
Kipruto and Boer keep nudging at each other.
Haile Selassie leading. Now Soufiane El Bakkali coming up towards the shoulder of CONSESLUS KIPRUTO, who is the reigning champion. They take the bell in the final of the men's 3,000 metre steeplechase. It's been ever so cagey all the way through. Wale and Amare, no move yet from Germa. The two outstanding performers this season have a little bit to do. What a story this will be for Haile Selassie. He was 5th in Tokyo. Amare trying to come through on the inside, and he manages it somehow. Wale leads. CONSESLUS Kipruto coming up on the outside. And another faller.
It was Mare that fell.
Germa coming up onto El Bakkali's shoulder. But El Bakkali floats across the front. Now comes the acceleration. Kipruto is the defending champion. Germa, silver in Doha, silver in Tokyo. Can he somehow wrestle the gold away from Bakkali? No, he can't. El Bakkali becomes the first non-Kenyan to hold the world title as well as the Olympic title. And the silver goes to Germa once again. And CONSESLUS Kipruto makes it yet another medal. Coming back to form, he's on the podium with the bronze, but that race played into the hands of the Moroccan. The longer they left it, the better his chances of burning them up.